You walked and flowers woke from sleep, from hidden roots, from places deep. Your footsteps leave a bloom unseen. The garden grows where you have been. You never planned, you never sow, but life arrives wherever you go. Each petal sings a tone so keen. It hums of you in shades of green. The garden grows where you have been, in every breath, in every scene, and even ground once cold and thin now burst with joy because of you in it. I trace your path and find a light, the stems that twist to seek your light. You never stayed, you never leaned, yet left behind a world that's green. And maybe that is what love does. It turns the dust to kindest fuzz. Where you have passed, the soul has seen the start of life in evergreen. The garden grows where you have been, and every leaf feels born again. Your presence writes where roots begin, a story sung through living green. I used to stare at stars alone. They glittered cold against the stone. But since you came, they've changed their hue. Now even stars feel warm and true. The sky that once felt far and still now leans in close, begins to thrill. They blink like candles, sweet and new, as if they shine just for you. Even The walls were gray, the windows dull, the sky above a shade too full. But when you walked in through the frame, the world forgot it once was tame. The red turned deeper, blues more wide, even the greens began to glide. The palette of my soul estranged now danced because the colors changed. You walked in and colors changed, like brush strokes that the stars arranged. My ordinary world deranged by beauty you so softly exchanged. You didn't speak, you didn't try, yet everything felt amplified. Your presence like a dream unchained that made the colors feel unnamed. If life is art, then you're the muse, the vivid spark that morning used. You walked in and light remained in every hue your soul had stained. You walked in and colors changed. My world was lovingly estranged. Now every shade feels rearranged. Because of you, the light has ranged. The moonlight leans just like your smile, soft and quiet all the while. The flowers bloom like words you said, still dancing gently in my head. The sea repeats your name in waves. The stars still shine in how you gave. I look around and find your trace in everything. I see your face. Everything I love wears your face. In every time, in every place, you live in skies and songs and grace. You are my favorite space. The books I read, the roads I roam, all echo things that feel like But now I see the sweetest case. Everything I love wears your face. Everything I love wears your face. As if the world has found its base, and I will never feel displaced, while love still wears your face. Everything I love wears your face, as if the world has found its base, and I will never feel displaced, while love still wears your face. Everything I love wears your face, as if the world has found its space, and I will never feel displaced. I didn't know love had a face until you walked into my space. It wore no crown, it made no sound, just smiled and stars fell all around. You didn't ask to own my hair, you simply stood and filled it there. And in your gaze I found a while that love had come and wore your smile. Love arrived wearing your smile, soft as dawn and free of guile. The world grew bright mile by mile, when love came in wearing your smile. The sky looked different after that. The clouds grew wings, the moon grew fat. Even silence found new style, it hummed along with your smile. And if I ever doubt again, I'll close my eyes and feel it then. The gentle proof, the sweetest trial, that love exists in your smile. Love arrived wearing your smile, lit my life without dial. Time stood still just for a while, to witness love in your smile. times are right, and love is felt in calmest light. You make my silence feel alive, a space where all my hopes arrive, and in that stillness love will drive 1,000 dreams that now survive. I wandered far with maps erased, chasing dreams I never faced. But every turn I thought was wrong was singing you into my song. I took the long and crooked way, fell into night, fled from the day. Yet somehow through the twist and blue, each path was drawing me to you. All the roads led me to you, every detour, every view. Even when I thought I'd lost, you were the compass I had crossed. I never knew how close I was to everything my heart now does. Through empty towns and skies so new, the roads were whispering of you. And now I walk with open skies, with love beneath and stars that rise. No longer lost, no longer through. I see the end, and it is you. All the roads led me to you, the hills I climbed, the storms I knew. Every step both false and true were chapters in the path to you. The clocks were ticking just before, each second knocking on the door. But when you left, the hands withdrew. You made time forget to move. No minute dared to break your gaze. Each moment stretched into a maze. The universe sat still to prove you made time forget to move. You made time forget to move. Pause the world with just your groove. And all that once was fast and smooth now waits for you in perfect truth. Even the wind seemed out of breath, afraid to stir your silhouette. Every heartbeat found its groove when you made time forget to move. We didn't race, we didn't chase. We simply stood in soft embrace, and all the stars, with nothing to prove, still there glow to watch our truth. You made time forget to move, with just one smile, with just one truth. Now every second feels like proof that time itself gave us its youth. I lived in shades I thought were gold, the kind that comforts soft and old. But then you came, and with one smile my sky grew bluer by a mile. The rooms I knew felt strangely new, bathed in a softer, warmer hue. You didn't ask, you simply lit the parts of me that never fit. You were the light I didn't know I missed, a dawn disguised in sudden bliss. You touched the dusk and it forgave the quiet parts I tried to save. You were the light I didn't know I missed, a dawn disguised in sudden bliss. You touched the dusk and it forgave the quiet parts I tried to save. You never spoke of what you'd bring, but still I bloomed in early spring. No grand hello, no sealed out list, just light I didn't know I missed. And now I see what I once lost, the warmth worth every hidden cost. Because of you, my world exists in colors I had once dismissed. You were the light I didn't know In dreams I wore like winter coats. Each line was carved beneath my skin, a lyric soft, a whispered sin. Yet fear held back my trembling lips, and so you sailed on wordless ships. You were the poem I forgot to say, the one my silence let decay. But every breath and every tear still rhymes with you, still draws you near. The world moved on in prose and sound, but still I seek you, page by pound. For love like yours is never gone, just unread verses lingering on. I write you now in candlelight, in songs I hum alone at night. Though lost you bloom in every day. You were the poem I forgot to say. You were the poem I forgot to say. But now you live in all I play, a whispered truth I can't undo. Each rhyme I write still speaks of you. You walked in like a morning sun, and every shadow came undone. I didn't know what love could be, till time stood still and you found me. You smiled and every world aligned, as if the stars had read my mind. A breath, a glance, and there it was, the start of everything, because you look like the start of forever, a heart I had waited for, clever. Every beat fell into place, like my soul had found its grace. I never dreamed of love so wide, till I saw forever in your stride. Like spring had bloomed behind your eyes, and all my winter said goodbye. between your words was louder than the songs I heard. Even the stars forgot to shine the moment you were no longer mine. The galaxy that lived in you fell quiet when our love withdrew. You left your voice in every room, a ghost of light, a fading gloom. And now I drift from shore to shore, still calling out for something more. Do stars still whisper when they fall? Do you still dream of me at all? Or am I just the echo now of what love lost and time won't allow? Even the stars forgot to shine, like hearts unkissed, like missing time. But in the dark I still define my love by yours, forever mine. The way it blushes when you rise, a golden pink across the skies. I swear it beams a softer blue. I think the sky's in love with you. The clouds delay, they barely roam, as if they wish to keep you home. And every star's secret clue, that even heavens long for you. I think the sky has a crush on you. It shines in ways it never knew. Each sunset paints a deeper hue, all because it sees what I do. It opens wide when you appear. The breeze grows still to let you near. Even thunder hums more true. It drums your name in skies of blue. And though it spans beyond the sea, it bends its light so you will see that in its heart beneath the view, the sky's in love just like I do. I think the sky has a crush on you. It can't hide what it wants to do. And every dawn feels born anew, because it woke up sky once gray is blushed with flame. Each cloud now calls out your name. You left your soul in every hue. Now every sunset feels like you. The trees all sway to how you spoke, like verses wrapped in softened smoke. And when I breathe in gold, as if your love will never fold. Painted in the colors of you, the world feels tender, bold and true. No artist's hand could ever trace the masterpiece of your embrace. When my nights are inked in deeper shades, with all the stars your love once made, even in shadows you still gleam, the palette of my every dream. No canvas holds what we became, no gallery could frame your name. You are the art that time won't fade, the light in every stroke I made. Painted in the colors of you, I see the world the way hearts do. And though we're far, I see you near, in every dawn that draws you here. In the quiet after goodbye, your hand still lived in mine nearby. Though time had passed and doors had closed, their warmth, their weight, I still supposed. I walked through days with phantom skin, where your soft touch had once been in, like echoes stitched in threads of gold. Your hands remembered, firm and bold. The way your hands remembered mine, like they were shaped by some design. Each finger traced what words could not, a map of love I never forgot. I felt them brush the morning breeze, in dreams, in winds, in trembling leaves. They told me stories without sound, of where we stood, of love unbound. Not every touch can time erase. Some live beyond the last embrace, and in the silence, soft, divine, I feel the way your hands found mine. The way your flicker in the haze. My fingers trace the space we knew, still warm with every part of you. The floor remembers how you danced, our days like dreams forever chanced. Even the silence wears your sound. In every breath you're still around. Where our names still echo softly between the stars that watched us nightly. Time may pass and worlds may turn, but there are things that never burn. I speak your name, the air replies. A wind that knows our sweet goodbyes. The past may fade like coastal tides, but love like ours forever hides. Do you hear me when I call? When darkness builds its quiet walls, somewhere deep I know you do, because I still belong to you. Where our names still echo softly in every tear the moon holds tightly. You are the light that stays behind in every place I go to find. Where our names still echo softly in every tear the moon holds tightly. You are the light that stays behind in every place I go to find. You speak and even wind gets still. It holds its breath, it bends its will. It listens close and tries to bring the shape of you to everything. The branches lean to catch your voice. The skies adjust, the clouds rejoice. You are the note they long to cling, where the wind learns how to sing. Where the wind learns how to sing, it carries you in every wing. A gentle sacred thing that makes the quiet softly ring. No lullaby can quite compare to how your voice reshapes the air. You don't just talk, you do a thing. You give the wind a song to bring. So if it blows across your skin, that breeze holds me, it holds within a melody that love did spring the day you made the silence sing. Beneath the sky of silver cries, you whisper truths the wind denies. Our fingers met in trembling light and held the dusk before the night. You spoke like silence carved in glass, a vow too soft for time to pass. And though the world forgot to care, your breath was still my morning prayer. Where the rain hides our names, I still wait, I still remain. In the hush where dreams dissolve, our love is all I can't resolve. You faded like a sacred tune, too quiet for the jealous moon. But every drop that graced my skin was where your voice would still begin. And if you ever turn around, you'll find me the shape of you. I woke to cold and skies of blue, but now each morning feels like gold, because your love is what I hold. The sheets still whisper where you lay. Your laughter greets the newborn day, and in that hush the sun breaks through. I rise because I rise to you. Kiss, no gentle cue, just every breath that leads to you. The quiet joy, the morning peace, the heart that knows its sweet release. You are my dawn, forever new. Says I love you too. And even if the day turns gray, I had your light to start my way. My every hour holds its hue, because I woke again to you. You are the warmth I wake to, the dream that morning makes come true. You are the softest sky of blue, and I'm alive because of you. Every time I close my eyes, you were the calm in stormy skies. The way you smiled, the way you stayed, turned all my nights from black to jade. Your voice was wind through broken trees, a hush that healed my memories. Each breath you took, a sacred vow. The world was whole because of how you were the sky my heart looked You came like morning through a pane, with golden steps and none to claim. I touched your light with borrowed grace, but knew it had no home, no place. You smiled the way the oceans part, too vast, too deep for just one heart. And in your hush I heard a song that told me you would not stay long. A light that never asked to stay, but burned the dark and walked away. You gave me warmth and left me cold, with stories only silence told. The shadows now are stained with you, and all the things we couldn't do. But I still hold what you became, a flicker carved into my name. You taught me love was not a chain, but something wild that can't remain. And though you slipped into the gray, your glow is what I still replay. A light that never asked to stay, yet lives in me in every way. You were a flame too pure, too free, and still you shine inside of me. The kettle hums, the rain taps low, but all I hear is your hello. A car door shuts, a song plays through, and somehow every sound is you. The clock ticks soft in whispered tones, like echoes sent from your unknowns. Each moment plays its small debut, and still each one reminds of you. Everything sounds like you now. it's love, or maybe fate. But every sound reverberates with every note. My heart knows how. It only hears you now. Everything sounds like you now. A name the wind won't disavow. From I loved you not in grand displays, but in the hush between the days, in midnight's pause, in morning's hush, in every unspoken tender rush. I loved you in the smallest ways, a glance, a touch, a wordless gaze. You never knew how deep it ran, like roots unseen beneath the land. I loved you through the quietest hours, like vines that climb through cracks and towers. Not loud, not wild, but deep and true. A love the world just never knew. I loved you where no eyes could see, in whispered thoughts, in reverie. Though time has taken you from here, my silence holds you ever near. Love doesn't fade when lips don't speak. It only finds a softer peak. And even now my soul still flowers. I loved you through the quietest hours. I loved you through the quietest hours, through fleeting stars and autumn showers. Though years may pass and voices cease, my love remains in silent peace. We danced beneath the wilting rose, where every word the silence chose was sweeter than the songs we knew, but built on echoes passing through. each one a vow the wind dismisses. Yet I return, I can't resist to hold you in what doesn't exist. Didn't rush the sky. It took its time to whisper why. With golden hush and violet flame, the morning softly spoke your name. The dew was quiet, air was kind, yet still your name was on my mind. Not shouted, screamed, or cried in vain, but sung within the window pane. The way the morning spoke your name, like prayer and poem, felt the same. It held me close and made it true. The light of day belongs to you. I watched the world begin to glow, and somehow I just seemed to know your soul had always been the flame. The morning only said your name, and every dawn that finds my face, it brings with it a soft embrace. The sky, the breeze, they still proclaim the beauty in your name. The way the morning spoke your name, undid the night, unlit the shame, and now each day begins the same, with hope and light in your sweet name. You didn't knock, you didn't call, you just arrived and warmed like breeze that swept a closed-off room. You cleared the air, undid the gloom. You didn't ask to stay or try, but I could feel my reasons fly. I'd locked the doors for so long tight, but somehow you became the light. The way you opened all my windows, let sunlight in where silence grows. You didn't even say a word, but suddenly I heard. I didn't know I missed the breeze, the laughter dancing through the trees. But now the walls no longer close. You opened all my windows, and I don't want them shut again. Not after you, not after then. You showed me how the quiet goes, the way you opened all my windows, the way you opened all my windows. Felt like love the daylight knows. I breathe again, I glow, I grow, because you let it show. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, but somehow you still lit the night. Just letters soft upon the air, yet something in me stayed right there. Like rainfall dancing on my skin, I felt a story must begin. With just your name, the world stood still, a quiet rush I couldn't will. When I first heard your name, something gentle lit a flame, as if my but never once did it feel real, until your voice made silence kneel. You said it's soft without a claim, yet every letter lit a flame, as if the world was born again the moment that you let it in. When you call me by my name, it sounds like dawn, it feels like flame. No sweeter sound, no softer rain than love dressed up in just my name. It isn't how, it's just the you that makes it feel so deeply true. Your voice a prayer, a sacred frame that holds me still inside my name. And now each syllable I hear feels like your breath is drawing